So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a regular viewer of this channel, you'll know that I've not drank alcohol now for coming up to 4 years. So I actually turned 30 in September and I stopped drinking at 25 years of age. Now, for many of you, that's quite young. I mean, a lot of you may be in your 40s, your 50s, and you're only just starting to question things at the moment. But the thing is alcohol was causing me tremendous amounts of pain, and I was under no illusion that alcohol was doing nothing for me. I knew that I wanted to stop drinking since I was about 20. Because I knew that when I drank, things just didn't go the way that I wanted them to go. I knew that it was holding me back, I knew it was slowing me down, and I knew that alcohol was the one thing that was stopping me from really reaching my potential. Now, because it's been such a long time that I've not drank alcohol for, every so often, I like to make a video reflecting on how bad things were. Because for a lot of people out there, they can reach, 6 months without a drink, 9 months without a drink. I've done that myself. I've been 9 months without a drink before. And that's when I start saying to myself, well, wait a minute, maybe it wasn't so bad. The reality is drinking was doing nothing for me and it was doing a lot of bad things in my life. So that's the purpose of this video today. I want to share with you 5 ways that alcohol was causing me tremendous amounts of pain. And the reason why I want to do it is because if you've not stopped drinking alcohol yet, these ways that it caused me pain may motivate you. You might relate with this and you might be like, yep, it's time. And if you've already stopped drinking alcohol, then I want to remind you that what you were doing is awesome, you're on the right path, so you definitely want to watch this entire video. And just before we get into the video, let me know in the comment section, what's the biggest negative that you found from drinking alcohol? I'll be sharing that in the video a little bit later on, that I found was the biggest negative, but let me know how it has impacted you down below. And just before we get into those 5 ways alcohol caused me pain, if you want my personal help stopping drinking and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we use first principles thinking to firstly reframe how you view alcohol, and then we use coaching, and there's a community of entrepreneurs, of professionals, of other individuals that are going through this change. Click the link in the description. We can book a call together and we can see if the Sober Clear program could be a good match for you. If you want more details, you can head over to soberclear.com and you can check out the reviews of the program and how it works. But if you want more details on that, just click the link in the description and book a call with me and we can have a conversation. The first way that alcohol caused me a tremendous amount of pain was how it affected my self-esteem and my self-confidence. I believe that without alcohol, we're all actually confident people. And I think that our natural state of being should be having high self-esteem. I think that we should all like ourselves. I think that we should, not be ashamed of who we are. But when we poison ourselves on a daily basis, when we tell ourselves we're not going to drink anymore and we drink, when we lie to ourselves, when we lie to people around us, and when we're doing something that we know that we really shouldn't be doing, I'm telling you, it's not good. Every time I took a drink, it was another hit to my confidence. It was another hit to my self-esteem, because I knew that even when things weren't bad, even when I wasn't at ground zero, every time I took a drink of alcohol, I knew that what I was doing, the next day I'm going to regret it. There has never been an occasion in my life that I woke up after having a heavy night and said to myself, that was the best decision ever. Not once, right? I never, ever felt like that. But every time that I went a prolonged period of time without alcohol, I never thought that that was a bad decision, right? I always thought that was a good decision. And why? Why do you think? Because the confidence came back. The self-esteem came back. I started to like who I was again. When I'm drinking, I just don't really like myself because I know that I'm doing something that's holding me back. So that was the first way alcohol caused me pain. It affected my confidence and it affected my self-esteem, and that might happen for you as well. It might affect your confidence. It might affect your self-esteem. You might consider yourself as a confident, outgoing individual, but maybe that's only, a 7 out of 10, an 8 out of 10. Whereas if you remove the alcohol, it's a 10 out of 10, right? You'll be a completely different level of confidence, a completely different level of self-esteem, and that's what happened to me. Now, the second way it caused me pain is that it was stopping me from reaching my potential. You might have heard the quote from Earl Nightingale, but happiness is the progression of a worthy ideal, right? What that's basically saying is that when we achieve a goal, it's not the goal that makes us happy, right? If we've got a financial goal, we want to buy a house, we want to get some qualification, we want to start a business, it's not actually doing that makes us happy. It's progressively going towards the goal, right? It's the day-to-day, putting in the work and making progress on those things that makes us happy. Now, when I'm drinking alcohol, that progression is just not there, right? I'm not progressing at a pace that I want to progress at. I like to move quickly, right? I want to get from A to B as fast as I can. That's just the way that I am. But when I'm drinking alcohol, when I'm putting this ethanol in my body that's destroying my clarity, destroying my confidence, not making me energetic, I'm not progressing at the speed that I want to. And there is no way in hell that I am ever going to reach my potential if I drink alcohol. And I knew that. I knew that it was slowing me down. I knew that it was holding me back. And that is my biggest motivator, right? When I talk about, my big motivation to stop drinking, this is it. It's being able to reach my potential, to get to where I want to go. And alcohol was doing absolutely nothing to help me get there. At all. So that's the second way it caused me pain. It stopped me from reaching my potential. The third way alcohol caused me pain is in my energy levels. So my energy these days, it's far greater than it used to be. Making these YouTube videos, running a business, training CrossFit, doing Olympic weightlifting, all of these things require a tremendous amount of energy. And there is no way that I could be doing all the things that I'm doing if I'm drinking alcohol, right? When I'm drinking alcohol, I'm dull. I don't even want to get out of bed in the morning. These days, I'm up every single day, 6:45 a.m. I bounce out of bed and I get on with my day. When I'm drinking alcohol, it might be 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I'm just like, I don't even want to get out of the covers because I'm feeling terrible. And then I'd go through the day and I just kind of have to drag myself through the day. And that sucks. That's not how we're supposed to live. God did not design us to be living this way. We want to be energetic, we want to be focused, we want to be happy, and alcohol was completely robbing me of my energy. It was slowing me down in every single way, and when I got rid of it, that's when the energy started coming back, and that happened so quickly. Within a few days, I was already feeling like the old me again, and I've heard that time and time again. I've heard people that have stopped drinking, and it's like the old them came back. For a lot of people out there that I've actually worked with in the Sober Clear program, they might have drank for 10, 15, 20 years, and they almost forgot what they used to be like. They stopped drinking within 2-3 weeks, they're back to normal, and it's like, they always say that it's like the old them has come back out. And that's a beautiful thing, and that can happen for you. If you get control of your drinking, your energy levels can start peaking again, and you can really you'll feel awesome. The fourth way that alcohol caused me tremendous amounts of pain was in my mental clarity. Clarity is extremely important. Being able to think cleanly, being able to come up with ideas, create plans and actually follow and execute and not get distracted, that's hard. But when you're drinking, it's almost impossible. I'm not gonna lie, even now I don't drink alcohol, I'm not the perfect, most clean thinker ever, right? I get distracted, I play on my phone, I might drink a little bit too much coffee some days. But the difference is that 90% of the time I'm thinking clearly, right? Whereas before, it might have been 20% of the time that I'm able to think clearly. And when you're able to spend the vast majority of your life with good clarity, being able to think things through, being able to think cleanly and design plans and all of this stuff, and you're able to execute on those things, I'm telling you, your life will not look the same again. Because alcohol completely robs you of any clarity. It's like living with a cloud. And again, like I said, the people that I've worked with in the program, I hear them talk about this all the time. It's like this ideas are just coming back to them and they're able to think clearly again. It's a beautiful thing. Which leads me to the fifth way alcohol caused me pain. And I know not everybody will relate to this, but I used to black out quite regularly. It wasn't every single time that I drank, but there were times where I would literally drink like 5 or 6 beers and I can't remember a single thing. I just completely would black out. And that's damn scary. And I know not everybody blacks out. I know, I don't want to try and alienate you and say that, if you're not blacking out, then your problem's not so severe. Not everybody blacks out, but that happened to me on numerous occasions. And, it's scary, like waking up the next morning and having absolutely zero recollection of how you got home. That's terrible. The day that I was sick, when I threw up blood on a MacBook Pro when I was, pretty much at ground zero, however many years ago now, I don't remember how I got home that night. I don't remember anything. I just woke up one morning, there was like this brown substance, like this bile all over my MacBook, and I was like, what the hell have I become? But I know not everybody will experience that. I'm just sharing my experience with you. But obviously, now I'm not drinking alcohol, there's no blackouts, right? But anyway, guys, again, do leave me a comment down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Wherever you are on this journey, you've got this, and have a great day.